Hi everyone, welcome to the Burnt Brass Homestead channel. This is just a quick update to the railroad strike. The Senate has passed legislation to impose an agreement between railroad companies and labor unions in an effort to avoid a railroad strike that could have had serious impact on the U.S. economy. The economy is already in a serious struggle, and U.S. leadership is afraid to say it, but many believe we are in a recession. Could you imagine a railroad strike at this time when we are already dealing with a weakened supply chain, high energy costs, inflated grocery costs, and mass layoffs? Well, this is the very reason people should have plans in place to be able to survive a month or more should there be a natural disaster in their areas, layoffs at their job, or supply chain issues. In any event, the Senate voted on Thursday 80-15 to prevent a freight rail strike and thereby forcing a deal between railroad companies and the labor unions, but failed to add 7 days paid sick leave. The 7 days paid sick leave was the main reason 4 of the 12 unions rejected the original proposed bill back in September and were ready to strike starting on December 9th. Biden comments saying, "I know that many in Congress shared my reluctance to override the union ratification procedures. But in this case, the consequences of a shutdown were just too great for working families all across the country." Meanwhile, Tony Cardwell, president of the Brotherhood of Maintenance Way Employees Division, had this to say. "What's frustrating is that the railroad companies know that their backstop is federal government intervening in a strike. The railroads would have come running to the bargaining table if they knew that we would have been able to go on strike. But they were reliant on Congress stopping our strike, and thereby they bargained in bad faith." Brotherhood of Maintenance Way Employees Division was one of the 4 unions rejecting the original agreement. If the railroad workers would have gone on strike, it could have impacted passenger trains that run on freight tracks, people who rely on those railroads to get back and forth to work. Other disruptions would have included retail products, coal and manufacturing components, lumber, cement, fertilizers, and chemicals. Such chemicals needed to treat municipality drinking water. However, with the bill signed by Biden, it is now illegal for the railroad workers to go on strike. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to help this channel to grow.